When it comes to echoes, newscasts are a very popular and easily staged writing format. Structurally, newscasts have a lot in common with skits, but they have a very specific formula. Let's break it down. Newscasts begin with one or two hosts or anchor people sitting behind a desk at a studio. They welcome the viewer to the broadcast and give a brief introduction to their top news story. The hosts then introduce a field reporter who is on the scene of the breaking news. The field reporter has more specific information about the story and might interview a witness or someone else involved with the news. The news itself can be almost anything. It could be something that takes place around school or in some fictional town. Maybe there was some startling discovery, like in this newscast by Dylan Jordan and Wyatt Patterson of Union Springs Middle School. Notice how the newscast is written the same way you would write a typical skit. Also notice the stage direction informing us that the person being interviewed should have a thick Russian accent. Finally, the authors have also included a drawing of the unicorn for us to reference. Now let's take a look at the finished product.
Well, Hank, Russian scientists have now captured and verified the existence of real-life unicorns after an eyewitness reported a sighting deep in the Russian wilderness. I have that witness with me now. Vladimir, when did you realize that this horse was not a horse at all?
Me and sled dogs were riding in the woods when I see a white horse. I was stunned because Russia have no wild horse. Then I noticed this horse have horn. That is when I knew I must call authorities right away. Oh, there he is!
After this stunning development, a popular fast...
Come back, unicorn!
A popular fast food chain has requested to buy the unicorn for breeding purposes.
I'm gonna get you! Come back!
So that they can replace the horse meat in their burgers with unicorn meat.
Oh, come back!
For Echoes News, I'm Asha Bagash.
You probably noticed that rather than attempting to put an actual unicorn on stage, we use staging and sound effects to bring the unicorn to life. Other than that, the newscast was presented exactly as written. Now, this was only one example of a newscast item. You can write about anything. Weather, sports, entertainment, cooking, anything. If you missed any of our videos, you can always head to mgreducation.com/echoes to review or to rewatch. Before I go, one last thing. The pieces that you see in these videos are specific examples that real middle school students came up with on their own. While we certainly hope that these pieces have inspired you, we don't want you to copy them. Instead, think about how you can take what you learned from watching these videos and come up with your own brand new, original, and exciting ideas. All of us here at Merry-Go-Round are anxiously awaiting your submissions. Thanks for watching, and happy writing!